I've quit my job as a driver for Lieferando today. I've canceled my contract. No more driving for Lieferando. No more. I'm done. That means few minutes later, no more tips for me, no more bonus for me, nothing, absolutely nothing. Unbelievable, guys. I mean, I haven't seen this coming. I don't how. I still don't get it. I mean, it's a huge surprise. It's a huge surprise that has happened, and I'm gonna explain to you a very detailed version of what exactly happened to me. You guys know that I've been a loyal, faithful worker for Lieferando for quite some time, and guess what? Things has turned out differently for me, and I'm gonna tell you everything now. From now on, you shall see me no more on the streets delivering food, driving around with a Lieferando jacket. None of that, because I'm done. I'm honestly done. I'm done being a driver for Lieferando. I know you're asking yourself right now, what exactly happened? Why did I take this decision? There's a lot of things that happen in the process that I'm going to explain to you so that you know exactly what Lieferando has done to me and why I've made this decision. Now, at the end of this video, I'm going to reveal to you the major reason that made me terminate my contract as a driver for Lieferando. I have a question for you before I start. I mean, I know some of you are working in big organization or smaller organization, macro organization around the world, maybe around Germany and so on, and you love your job very much. You know, you are dedicated, you go on time, you do everything, you're punctual, you're respectful, you do your assignment on time, everything. And then all of a sudden you get surprised by your boss with some news that it's a surprise. You never knew, you never saw it coming. You know, this literally something that happened to me. I'm gonna tell you guys right now. You know, I love Lieferando very, very much. You know, I've been it has given me, until now, it has given me a lot of opportunity, a lot of chance. Things have changed. Things have changed. Things have changed. Why did things change? I don't know. Everything comes back to your performance as a worker. You know, I'm not just addressing this video for everybody working for Lieferando, right? Sorry, somebody's disturbing me now. Okay, sorry, just an important message. Yeah, where was I? You are in a workforce somewhere, and this thing might also happen to you, or some of you have already encountered this thing. Like every action you do at work, it pays off. You know, everything you do, your colleagues might not see what you're doing, but your boss will see it. Your boss might not see what you're doing, but somehow some people will give a good report of you, or at some point also bad report of you, and something good or something bad happened. I don't know, you get a hearing, or you get, as we call it in a more informal term, get fired. Okay, so I know what you're thinking right now. Let me jump to the point. Let me cut to the chase. Guys, my beautiful people, I love you very much, and I have to tell you, it's my responsibility. It's my responsibility to tell you the truth of what is happening, all right? How do I start? Let me take a deep breath in and out. Guys, today is the last time that I'm speaking with you on the camera about my experience as a driver for Lieferando. That is because I got promoted, guys. I got promoted as a driver coordinator for the cities of Karlsruhe, Saarbrücken, and Mannheim. As a driver coordinator, I will be working. So no more driving. I know a lot of you people are thinking right now, but how did this happen? No, it comes back to what I said earlier. Your commitment, your respect, your motivation, your positive spirit, and your professionalism, and all these qualities, all these attributes, you get to learn while working for Lieferando. So ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to tell you guys that from now on, you shall see me no more in the streets working or driving picking up food from a restaurant to a client's house, but I'll be coordinating actually 3 regions, Karlsruhe, Mannheim, and Saarbrücken. Of course, there's a lot of responsibilities waiting for me there. But now, your question is, do you miss working as a driver? Yes, I do miss work as a driver. I do miss it, because, working as a driver, it first of all exposes you to the nature. Come on, guys, you are breathing the cool air out there. You are not confined in some sort of space. You get to see people, you get to see the nature, you get to see the environment, you get to interact with people. And one of the most highest quality of that is that you get to do your exercise meanwhile delivering food to the customer. Come on, guys. Imagine, and then you come across a customer that just think for a second. You are doing an exercise, yeah. Let's say you get an order from a restaurant. You have to drive 2 kilometers. You're not walking, you're not driving a car, but you're cycling. The movement of cycling, it's already a sport on its own because you are training your physique. Now you drive for 2 kilometers. You get to the customer's house. You deliver the food, and the customer gives you 2, 4, 5, 10 years tip. It's like somebody paying you for literally doing your own physique. This is so great, and I miss this quality. However, I wouldn't say that working as a coordinator, it's not fun. There are no opportunities. There are no benefits attached to it. Of course, there are benefits attached, because first of all, here is a driver and here is a coordinator. They're just two unparalleled workload, and here as a driver coordinator, responsibilities are too hard because you gotta cater for the team in Karlsruhe, you gotta cater for the team in Mannheim, you gotta cater for the team in Saarbrücken. So there's a lot that you have to process in your head, working, coordinating things, what went wrong, what went right, whatever, everything. But there are also some benefits that, because of privacy reason, I won't unfold to you now. Getting back to the momentum of working as a driver, I'm always encouraging you guys that there is no way you will regret, because there's no regret, and there's no regret when working in Lieferando. There is what we call a phase. Some of you are students, some of you are married people, and you work for a certain time. Maybe you have planned that you're only gonna work 7 months or 6 months or even a year or something, then switch to something else. It's totally fine. Lieferando is always in need, searching for people. There's no way we're gonna send you back unless you do not meet the criteria. And what is not meeting criteria when you don't have a working permit in Germany, you don't have good health, and there's just a lot of policies attached to that. The purpose of this video was actually to inform to you the transition that I have made in my career path as a worker for Lieferando. I know most of you thought that I quit my job at Lieferando as a driver because something bad happened to me, but none of that, guys. There is nothing bad that is happening to me, or nothing negative has happened to me in Lieferando. I got from point 1 to point 2, or maybe from point 1 to point 3 or point 4 already. So it's a huge surprise. I didn't see this coming. As I said, I'm gonna motivate you guys. It's not just about people working, it's not just about those working for Lieferando. It can be in whatever platform where you are performing, or whatever workforce where you are performing. Do your job with diligence, do it with commitment, with passion, and this pays off. It might not pay off immediately on the same day. It might not pay off on the next day. It might not pay back in the following week. But once upon a time, you will get a surprise, and you won't regret with the surprise you find. So love you very much, guys. This is one piece that I wanted to tell you guys, and yes, actually my responsibility that I'll be doing. I know most of you have been commenting on my videos, and thank you for your comment. I do read them, and I try my level best to provide to you most accurate answers. There are times that I don't reply immediately on your question. That is because I don't know the answer. I have to make a research. I have to contact my boss. Then my boss tells me what the answer is. Then I'll write in the comment section. But please don't lose hope. Keep on commenting because I read them. Yeah. If you have any question, write them down. I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna provide you the best answer you ever want. Again, we are still in need of you. So don't just sit and lay back, don't just relax. If you want to find a certain source of making income, of generating income, feel free to apply to us. We are always there with arms open to welcome you in our team, be it in Karlsruhe, wherever part of Germany you are. The application form, you can also find it online. If you go on Google or whatever platform, just eat takeaway, you shall find it, or Lieferando, you find all this description on how to join the team in Germany. As I said earlier, there's a lot of responsibilities waiting for me as a driver coordinator. However, that doesn't mean it's a cessation of our video production about Lieferando. We are still producing. Most of the time, you will see me on the work field with the colleagues, with the drivers, talking to them, finding out what experience they are having while working, and what are the do's and don'ts, what are the pros and cons they have encountered. And I believe you, the viewers, want to see all these videos. You want to hear the report, some sort of an interview with a fellow colleague, so that you can be clarified. You can have all your doubts clarified, and you make a next movement, and you make a next step, which is applying for Lieferando. I love you very much. So if you find this video interesting to watch, so we are assuming new responsibilities. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'm gonna see you in the next video.